Right, we are back at Hamstall Fishery. We came here several weeks ago and we did fish this pool. They've put some of these ropes across just to, I think, prevent some of the cormorants coming in. So we are fishing the same pool. I was going to do the river stretch, but Nige said it's probably not best this time of year. It's a bit difficult to get to and I'd have more joy catching fish here. So that's where we're going, and he's recommended this peg. The other side, we did actually fish here last time we were here, so I'll be in the margins using meat and maggots, and we'll see what we can do. Oh yeah guys, one more thing, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you don't subscribe, I'm going to send him round to your house. So we've just cast out, first cast, had a knock on it already. Out for anything today guys, really. Carp, tench, roach, rudd, perch, it's all in here. If you remember from the last video, we had a barbel out as well, only small, but it was more than welcomed. Let's see how we get on today. Well, I've had these maggots a few days. They are on the turn. We'll see how I get on with the casters, but at least it'll last me through to today. So we just hooked into a little fish. It's only a little perch, bounced off the hook. That was the second cast, not the first. Could have lied, but we like to be honest here on Fish Life. Fishing really tight into the margins. As we said at the start, this is where Nige recommends the carp, the tench. There's some activity on the float as we speak. It's only about 1.5 feet in depth, maybe 2 feet max. We've also baited up the right hand side of the peg as well with some pellets and maggots and stroke casters. We are getting some bites, so let's get a fish. There we go. Perfect timing. Little roach. There's Nige over there, hard at work as usual. He's a good lad, he is. Loads of information. So the weather conditions are pretty perfect. It's a bit of a wind, only a slight breeze. It's overcast. Last time I was here, it was pretty warm and blue sky, but although it's not the best light for filming, it's the best light for fishing. Yes, we've had loads of these already. Brilliant. Well, you can definitely tell it's autumn, not just from the leaves, but the water temperature's dropped quite a bit. So is the temperature of the fish. Handled a few this morning already, and they're a lot cooler than they were a couple of weeks ago. So I've just cubed up some luncheon meat, really small, literally the size of your little fingernail. It's all it's needed. That's what we were catching the decent carp on last time. So we've had roach and perch. We've had probably about half a dozen fish. So let's try and get a few big ones on the bank. Hopefully some tench as well. I've missed a few bites the last few minutes. I think the carp or tench have moved in. Now I've switched to meat. I've had some really hard pulls on the float, but my reflexes weren't that great, so I've missed the fish. So hopefully we can get one, a decent one, very shortly. So there's been more progress on the new pool. It's quite full by the looks of things. I think there's still some more work Nigel said to do on the bank here, which is why, because obviously said at the start of the video we had intended to do a bit of river fishing. This is a river Blythe that you're looking at now that goes partially through the fishery, but to get here, obviously it's all it's got all the soil all on the embankment, so it's a little tricky, and it's quite a, I think he said it's about half a mile down the river, which is where the decent pegs are. So it is a bit of a trek. So maybe another time, maybe before the season ends next year. We'll see, because I would like to fish it at some point. Obviously it's not really accessible here. There's not much in at the moment anyway. Nevertheless, nice setting. So this is a specimen pool, and obviously it's for serious anglers. I think there's carp up to or just over £30, £35 from what I gather. It's a lovely looking pool, it really is. Not many pegs, they're all well spaced out, obviously, being a specimen pool now. What has been added the last year or two are these little pods, these little shelters, and they're bloody brilliant. Obviously keeps you out of the elements. Got some astroturf here, got some information about what's in the calf, specials, bait list as well. They've got a Facebook page, so if you are interested in booking, you have to book the doubles pool and you have to book the specie pool as well before you come. But no, it's a beautiful place. It's gone a little bit quiet, guys. I've moved over to the right hand side. As I said, I've been baiting that up as well as where we're fishing on the left of the peg. Had a few knocks on this side, but still no fish. About half an hour, 35 minutes, something like that. So I might switch back to maggot, or I might put a worm on. I've adjusted the depth slightly, so I'm fishing about 2.5 feet now, just over. It's a little bit deeper this side. So we come back on the maggots, first cast back in, nice little roach. So let's get him back, try and get some more out. So I had something big on about a minute ago and it come off, took me in the centre of the pool here. I had quite an aggressive bite about just before I put the camera on. I think the carp are in, or something decent size anyway. I just need to get one. Maybe if you like and subscribe right now, I might get a fish. Go on then. Oh, someone obviously didn't hit that subscribe button. They just liked the video. Not good enough. dad say, come on fish, where are you? Oh, he's come off. I'd actually take a bream at this point. It is quiet. Last 45 minutes or so. They are taking off the surface. I don't know what to do. I might ask him or him. See if they've got any suggestions. Yep, in again. Now I'm gonna not film in case it comes off again. Although I do want to show you what it is. Yeah, I don't want to risk it, guys. Well, this one's had me off as well. Literally went under there and then kind of around here, right under there. Oh, so annoying. Decent as well. I think it was a common carp. But yeah, the other side of there. Oh. Not having much luck today. Not having much luck at all. I'm not moving, I'm just walking. Although that spot looks really good. No, we're going to stay where I am. That's where I've baited. It's not like we blanked, but I wanted some of these carp, mirror, common, or tench. We've had roach and perch, which is alright, but alright, I'll go back to worm, I think. Yeah. So what do you think I should do? You're no use. Rude. Might chuck a lure out, try and get a gudgeon. Yeah, might do that. I think I'd also lose less fish if I wasn't trying to film it with an iPhone. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I should go and get a GoPro or something similar? There are other brands available, apparently. Well, I've actually opened up a bag of pellets properly, instead of tearing a hole in the side and then all pouring out over the floor. Just thought I'd share that with you. Finally, something decent. Look at this for a perch. Good size, probably about just under a pound, I would have thought. Decent fight. That was on a piece of meat. I don't believe it, there's a fish literally just jumped out at the foot of the peg. Unbelievable. Still a lot of activity on the surface, but I am getting bites. I'm just not hooking into them, which is frustrating. There's obviously a watercolour change. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera. So I think the carp are moving in because they're churning up the bottom and there's plumes of silt, I think, in the water. We'll get one. So I just had a good scrap with this little common. Not very big, sort of three-ish, maybe 3.5 at a push. That was on triple red maggots. Nice looking fish. I thought I was going to get pinged off again on it though, because it took me right over there again. But thankfully, managed to land this one. There we go. Another little common. about 10 minutes after the larger one that we had. This was caught on a little Cuban meat, this one. Let's put him back. Another fantastic carp. A bit bigger than the last one. Probably about £5 this one. So we'll finish the session on this nice little tench. Barely a pound, but stunning, absolutely stunning. Fantastic. It's been another good session here. Only had equivalent of about half a day, but we're all packed up. Finishing on that tench was really nice. We've had some decent carp. Temperature's dropping a little bit now, so we're going to head off. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you again soon.